Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, looking out at a vast ocean. The wind is strong, your heart races, but there's something exhilarating about the possibility that lies in front of you. You can step forward, trust your instincts, and soar into the unknown, or you can stand back, unsure of your strength, fearful of failure. How often have we done this in our lives, standing at the edge of our potential, yet holding ourselves back because we didn't fully trust the strengths with us? What if I told you that the key to success isn't about mastering everything or trying to be someone you're not? What if the secret lies in recognizing and fully harnessing what's already inside you? The truth is, every one of us is born with a set of unique strengths, talents, and abilities. These strengths are the foundation of your success, yet so many of us ignore them, or worse, downplay their value. Why? Because we've been itching to focus on fixing our weaknesses, improving our flaws, and comparing ourselves to others. But here's the reality. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by trying to be perfect. They achieved greatness by embracing their strengths, honing them, and building on them. Whether it's in business, in life, or in any pursuit, success is often less about what we don't know and more about what we already have but haven't fully realized. This brings us to the central question. How do you stop ignoring your strengths and start using them to create the success you deserve? It all begins with recognition. The first step in leveraging your strengths is simply acknowledging. Too often we look at the achievements of others and feel like we're falling short. We compare ourselves to the stories we see on social media, to the people who seem to have it all together. But here's the thing, their journey is their journey. Your journey is you, and what you bring to the table is unlike anyone else. Take a moment and think about the things that come naturally to you. What are the skills or qualities that people frequently compliment you on? What tasks do you find easy that others may struggle with? These are the clues to your innate strengths. The first mistake many of us make is believing that because something comes easily to us, it must not be valuable. But the truth is, those easy things might be the very things that can propel you to success if you recognize their power and use them wisely. Once you've recognized your strengths, the next step is to embrace them. It's not enough just to acknowledge that you have these qualities, you must fully accept them. It can be challenging to embrace your strengths, especially if you've spent years trying to fit into a mold that doesn't align with your true abilities. But what if you stopped fighting who you are? What if you allowed yourself to shine in the areas where you excel? Embracing your strengths means not just accepting them, but also giving yourself permission to use them to their fullest potential. It means stepping out of the shadows of self-doubt and confidently showcasing what you bring to the world. Too many people shrink back because they fear that showing their true potential will make them seem arrogant or boastful. But the reality is, when you hide your strengths, you're depriving the world of what only you can offer. Now, let's talk about the importance of growth. It's one thing to recognize and embrace your strengths, but it's another to continue developing them. Too many people mistakenly believe that once they've figured out what they're good at, the journey is over. But true success doesn't happen in a static state. It happens when you're actively growing and evolving. So, how do you build on your strengths? Think about it this way. Even the most successful athletes, musicians, and entrepreneurs continually practice and refine their craft. They don't stop after achieving a certain level of mastery. They push themselves further. The same applies to your strengths. By continuing to challenge yourself and find new ways to use your strengths, you'll be able to achieve even greater success. This brings me to an important point: diversification of strengths. Just because you're great at one thing doesn't mean you should limit yourself to that one thing forever. Take the time to explore other areas where your strengths can apply. For instance, if you're great at communicating with people, you might use that skill in one-on-one settings, but have you ever considered public speaking, teaching, or mentoring? If you have a knack for problem solving, maybe you've only used it in certain aspects of your job, but what if you applied it to a side project or in other areas of your life? By diversifying how you use your strengths, you open up new opportunities for growth and success that you may never have imagined. Often the greatest breakthroughs come when we step outside our comfort zones and apply our strengths in unfamiliar ways. Another key to using your strengths for success is collaboration. You don't have to do everything on your own. In fact, the most successful people often surround themselves with others whose strengths complement their own. Think about it. If you're really good at big picture thinking, you might need someone on your team who's great at the details. If you're an excellent communicator but struggle with technical aspects, partnering with someone who has those skills can be a game changer. The magic happens when we bring our strengths together with the strengths of others. There's a misconception that asking for help or collaborating with others shows weakness. But the truth is, collaboration is one of the most powerful ways to amplify your strengths and create something even greater. By working with others, you create synergy, a powerful combination where everyone's strengths are elevated. Success is rarely achieved in isolation. It's often the result of a team of people who come together, each contributing their unique skills. But what happens when you face challenges, when you hit roadblocks or encounter failures? It's easy to feel discouraged, to start doubting your strengths and abilities. But let me tell you something. Your strengths don't disappear in the face of adversity. In fact, they're often what carry you through. Resilience is built on the foundation of recognizing your strengths. And when you understand what you're capable of, you'll know how to tap into those strengths, even in difficult times. When you face setbacks, remember that challenges are not signs of weakness. They are opportunities to use your strengths in new and creative ways. Successful people don't give up when things get tough. They rise to the occasion, using their strengths to overcome obstacles. This brings us to another critical point: mindset. Success starts with the way you think about yourself and your abilities. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough or that your strengths aren't valuable, you'll hold yourself back. But if you adopt a mindset that believes in your potential, that sees challenges as opportunities, and that embraces your strengths, you're already ahead of the game. Your mindset determines how you approach every situation. When you believe in your strengths, you'll approach life with confidence and clarity, making decisions that move you closer to success. A growth mindset, the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed, helps you turn every experience, both good and bad, into a stepping stone toward greater achievement. At this point, you may be wondering, how do I stay consistent in using my strengths every day? The key is creating habits that reinforce and nurture your strengths. Just like you would train your body at the gym to stay physically fit, you need to train your mind and your skills. By practicing what you're good at on a regular basis, you build momentum and your strengths become ingrained in your daily life. In addition, make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who help you nurture and grow your strengths. The right environment is crucial. When you surround yourself with people who believe in your abilities, who encourage you to be your best self, you'll feel supported and motivated to continue using your strengths. Find mentors, friends, or colleagues who can help you stay focused on your goals and hold you accountable to your potential. As we come to the end of this discussion, I want to leave you with a powerful thought. Success is not a destination, it's a journey of continuous growth and discovery. And that journey begins with you recognizing and embracing the strengths you already have. It starts with trusting in yourself, using your unique abilities, and constantly seeking to build on them. You have everything you need inside you. You are already equipped for greatness. It's time to stop ignoring your strengths, to stop doubting your abilities, and start taking bold action toward the success. So I challenge you today: what will you do to recognize, embrace, and grow your strengths? How will you use them to create the life you've always dreamed of? The journey starts now, and I promise you, the best is yet to come. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and your commitment to growth. Let's take this journey together, and let's make success not just a goal, but a reality. Keep believing in your strengths, because you have everything you need to succeed. I'll see you next time, and until then, keep striving for greatness.